My name is Olanrewaju Esho. I'm a wedding cinematographer. I've been privileged to shoot a ton of weddings. In today's webinar, I'd like to show my process of how I shoot my bride, how I just get her ready. I would like to call this webinar the making of the bride. So in today's webinar, I have a model who is going to be our bride. I have a makeup artist, I have a hairstylist. So just a good team to put the whole process together. And at the end of this webinar, I believe you'll be able to learn one or two things from the whole process. Now, my favorite go-to camera is the Sony A7 III. It's mobile, it's stable, the IBIS is fantastic. So I'm just going to show you my process basically on how I get the job done on a wedding day. So come along and enjoy the ride. So I have a list of customized settings on my menu that I usually go through to ensure that I have all my settings dialed in. So I don't have a lot. I have my format, my S&Q, my proxy recording, audio record levels, and picture profile. These are the major things I have in my menu. So I make sure that my card is formatted. I set my S&Q to 100 frames per second. Sometimes I want to quickly grab some slow-mo shots, and just on the top of the dial button, I just switch to S&Q and grab those shots. Sometimes I want to do some time-lapse shots. If I see that the clouds, it's cloudy and pretty and all of that, I quickly grab a couple of shots. So just grab a time-lapse shots basically that I might use in the final video. Also, I make sure that I turn my proxy recording. My proxy recording is on. This will enable me edit easier when I'm in post-production. My audio levels, I ensure that they're set to just dialed in at the right levels. Now, finally, I will ensure that my picture profile is on PP10. Now, the cool thing about PP10 is because it has the HLG feature, that's the hybrid log gamma feature. Now, it's just enough colors in it, and it's not so saturated. There's just enough color, not so saturated, and with a considerable amount of dynamic range. So with this profile, I don't have to do a lot of post-production, post-processing. I don't have to push my grades all the way, to the extreme. So I ensure that my profile is on PP10. The only thing I change from this profile is I go to my black levels and I ensure that it's on +5. And with that, I'm good to go. So at this point, the bride is not yet ready, model is not yet ready. So at this time, I just get creative. And the way I do that is I look for her accessories, her wedding gown, her bouquet, her shoes, and just try and get creative shots. So let's go to another room where we're going to display all of those things and get those shots ready. So I have all the elements here. I have the bouquet, the shoe, her veil. So usually my thought process is I like to just spread the veil and just put all those elements on it and just see how I can get creative with them. So at this point, I'm just gonna put the bouquet first and just try and get some shots. Now I can also incorporate a bit of movement. Now I ensure that I let my body do the movement rather than the camera. That way I can get a lot more steady shot. So I just move my body to get those movements. Now, if you notice all along, I've been shooting a handheld, no monopod, no tripod, because these cameras have fantastic image stabilization. A lot of times people think I'm a photographer. I have to tell them sometimes that I'm actually recording video because they think, I'm a photographer basically. So fantastic autofocus, fantastic in-body, image stabilization. All right, so sometimes I will also puts a bit of the veil over the just now. If you also notice how I'm easily flipping my screen to quickly have a better view of what I'm doing. The flip screen enables me to get into shots quickly and quickly grab those shots. So when I'm going low, I just flip it up. When I have to do a very high shot, I can just flip the screen on the other way, tap to focus, and get that shot. So, in less than 5 minutes, I've been able to just get a couple of shots of how I shoot all of these bridal accessories. Now, the cool thing that makes this very efficient and fast for me is because it has great autofocus. With a tap on my screen, I'm in focus. I don't have to bother if I'm in focus. I just know that I'm in focus as long as I tap the area that I want it to be focused, basically. And also, because of the flip out screen, if I'm up high, I can just flip the screen this way and I get my shot. If I'm going all the way low, I flip it the other way around, tap to screen, get my shot, and I'm good to go. So with this, I have some elements in the film that I can throw in when I'm editing. And at this time, I believe the bride is ready. So let's go back to where she's doing her makeup and let's begin to make her look pretty. So bride is ready. Her dress is gorgeous and all of that. So usually at this time, I would like to bring her to where the light is. And we still have the stylist in the house. So he's going to help us do finishing touches to the whole dress up. So Hope, please come. So just subtle shots like that. Just as she walked past, I was able to get a shot of her just moving into the shot. I'm just going to get a side shot of her just looking into the distance. Okay, you know what? Come to the side. I think I want a bit of this. Move a little bit in. Move in a little bit. Beautiful. Look out. And as I'm shooting, I'm constantly just tapping my screen to autofocus on wherever I need to be focused. So at this time, I'm just taking random shots. Can you, so I need you to drop your dress, then put both hands this way. So do it, let's, beautiful, yeah. So I'll tell you when to do that. And raise the dress, drop the dress, and fold your hands. No, so let it land like this, not too much, just like you're resting one hand on the other, okay? All right, and go. Beautiful. Still too much, so let it end here, just like you're resting your hand on each other. Do you understand? Yeah, beautiful, that's it, yes. So let's do that again and drop the dress and fold. Beautiful. Now, these are all just subtle directions that you want to give your bride to give a bit of elements to the storytelling process. So at this time, I want to invite the stylist to help us with her hair attachments. And while he's doing that, we're capturing those moments just to show all of the dressing points for the whole day. So hold on. Let's go. Can you look out? Look that way. Beautiful. And also, can you help her with a bouquet? So you just want to get random shots from her bouquet to reveal her face. And as you're shooting, you're making sure that you're looking at your surroundings so that you don't get stuffs into your shot that you don't want. You need to try that shot again. All right, can you stand? Can you move it? Stand here and just face me. So I'll need you to close your eyes, then open it and smile. All right? Are you ready? And go. That's it. We're going to do it one more time. And go. All right, so let the smile be very soft, very good. Don't move close. Yeah, all right. And go. No, let's do it again. I didn't get that. All right. Go. Nice. So you're getting those subtle shots. Can you put both hands on just put both hands, yeah. And as I'm shooting all of these elements, I'm adding a bit of movement with my body. So usually I'm on my 50 mm most of the time, or sometimes I switch to a slightly wider angle, which is a 28 mm lens. All right. So when the shoe is being worn, I'm just getting random shots. And you want to be very fast with this kind of shots because these actions don't take too long, and at this point you don't want to slow down the bride's dress up. So you're just in there getting the shots from every angle that you can get it from. Sometimes I don't even need to bend down. I can just drop my camera on the floor. Can you move that shoe back a bit? Thank you. And just get those shots. Can you stand into this place? Can you stand up? Beautiful. Now, sometimes you want to also get some very subtle shots of movement. So sometimes I can just place my camera on the floor. I'm going to focus a particular area. I'm going to focus a particular area, and so you're going to raise your dress. I need to see your shoes, okay? Is there a way you can really lift it up completely? Yes. All right. So you're going to step into this place and just walk past. All right? Hold on. All right, let's go. All right, let's do it again. So you don't have to stop. You're just going to step in and just walk. All right? So this is your mark. All right? Let's go. No, you don't have to do this. Just bam, bam. Just walk normally. All right? Yeah. Make sure the dress is raised up properly. All right, go. Step back a bit. Step back a bit. All right, let's go. Okay. Okay. Now those kind of shots are just very subtle shots of how to just get a bit of movement. And now finally she's dressed up. I'll always do a signature window shot. Okay, you step on the side. Come close to look outside. Oh, actually, look at me first. No, face me, but look outside. So at this point, you're just getting some beauty shots. You're constantly checking your exposure and ensuring that you're getting the right shots. Can you smile? So at this point, I'm just going to get like a very wide shot of her looking outdoor. So what I need you to do is look at your dress and just play with it. Nice. Check it out, just arrange it and beautiful. Let it puff. And also grab a close shot. Do the same thing. Lift it up and drop it. Keep playing with it, just keep, don't stop, just keep doing that. Also adjust the upper part of it. Look over your shoulder, check it out. And all along I'm just touching, look out, and look at your dress. Don't pay attention, just, nice. I'm constantly grabbing close shots and a wide shot, all on the same 28mm lens, but at the same time, I'm using the Super 35 mode to just get that shot. All of this, you're just trying to establish the dress up process, and you're going to see how all of this come together in the edit.
I saw you in the morning light, I just held my place, and it goes with a little time. We'll give our memories grace. We were choosing opportunity over wrong and right.
And so that's it, guys. I hope you've been able to learn a couple of tricks here and there from this whole process. I've just been able to share this with you guys, and I hope that you can apply this to your daily shoot as a wedding cinematographer or just as a filmmaker in general. So follow us on Instagram at Sony MEA, and also check the website at alphauniverse-mea.com. I hope you've been able to learn a couple of things from this webinar. Thank you so much for listening, and see you in the next one.